nothing happens overnight. For me, working out became my therapy.
Before I even wake up, she's done her second workout, so...
Yeah, no, I just became addicted.
As the 3-year anniversary of the Jordyn Woods-Tristan Thompson scandal approaches us, it seems only right to think about where Jordyn currently stands with the Kardashians. Seeing as Tristan hasn't given up his messy ways, and from the looks of it, won't anytime soon, fans are demanding an apology from not only Tristan's ex-girlfriend Khloe Kardashian, but from Woods' former bestie and Kar Jenner's sister Kylie Jenner. In 2019, when the news broke of Jordyn, who was 20 at the time, sharing a kiss with the NBA star who was 27, the entire internet was in a state of disbelief. Kylie and Jordyn were attached at the hip, and from Jenner's former reality show Life of Kylie, it seemed like it would take a lot for the two to step out of sync. Who would have known that all it would take would be one overly handsy baby daddy and a group of wealthy women twice their age to split the pair up for good? Now that rumors of Thompson fathering a third child with personal trainer Marilee Nichols have been confirmed, it became more and more apparent that after all this time, our first reactions were correct. Jordyn is definitely not the problem. Despite Khloe making an effort to tell the entire world that it was Jordyn who broke up the family she had with Thompson, multiple incidents of cheating on Tristan's part have completely quashed this claim. We all know the Kardashians are basically America's royal family, and that when they say someone is done, they're usually finished in the Hollywood social sphere. Not too long after the cheating scandal occurred, Jordyn had said that she nor her family could leave their house out of safety concerns. Woods was receiving hundreds of death threats daily, and it didn't help that the Kardashian sisters were very publicly encouraging the taunting. Khloe's sister and infamous reality star Kim Kardashian posted multiple shady Instagram stories following the incident, posting a very telling video of her and Khloe's best friend, Malika Hawk, singing along to Nivea's "Don't Mess With My Man." The women, did we mention these ladies were nearly 20 years older than Jordyn? Laughed and danced along to the song, with Kim feeling totally remorseless as she posted the story for the world to see. The bullying didn't stop there. Khloe proceeded to jump on Twitter and viciously tweet, "Why are you lying, Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up." In nearly the same breath, Kardashian did what she does best and stood by her man, effectively saying that his actions didn't warrant as much of a public admonishing as Jordyn's did. She wrote, "Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well." Ugh, yawn, Khloe. Did the man that kissed your younger sister's best friend without her consent, and I repeat, without consent, really deserve less of a verbal lashing simply because he may have been honest with you just a little quicker than Jordyn was? Out of all the sisters, it seemed the only one that felt a little bad about how everything went down was Kylie. When she saw Kim's petty Instagram story, it moved her to tears. She hated seeing her former best friend suffer public humiliation, and knowing the kind of social weight being Kim Kardashian has, she figured out pretty quickly that all of the shading was just unfair. The Kardashians have millions of fans, and at the time, Jordyn was not well known outside of her Kylie association. There was no real way for her to defend herself properly, and because of that, the Second Nature founder was essentially powerless. The only way for her to reclaim part of the narrative was to sit down with close family friend Jada Pinkett Smith on her popular Facebook show, Red Table Talk. Many sources say that the Kardashians were furious about her appearance, and that before it aired, were wondering exactly what she was going to say. According to People magazine, she can't talk about the family, so it's unclear what she's going to be able to say to Jada, the source said. She can apologize, but can't talk about anything really beyond that in terms of the family. Flash forward to the present, and there has been no sign of reconciliation between Jordyn and Kylie, let alone the rest of the family. Although Kylie has mentioned on multiple occasions that she forgives Jordyn, and even Khloe had mentioned she hopes the best for her, we can't help but wonder, did either of them ever actually apologize to Jordyn? Well, from the looks of it, not at all. The Kardashians are standing pretty firmly to the idea that Jordyn hurt all of them as a unit, with Kylie backing up the sentiment, quoted saying this such as, "I'm scared of you now," in reference to Jordyn, and even more coldly that she thought this whole Jordyn thing needed to happen. Not only does it sound like Kylie was relieved to break off her friendship with Jordyn, but that the model 24-year-old was and still is a temporary addition to her ever-evolving life. This doesn't mean fans aren't rooting for a reunion or still hoping for Kylie to do the right thing. I wonder if Kylie and Jordyn will be sending each other Snapchat memories. Other fans are happy that Jordyn is far away from Kylie and the Kardashian family, saying, "Let's be real, Kylie idolized Jordyn so much to the point she wanted to live under her skin and be her. So all these girls that idolize her better thank Jordyn, because without her, Kylie would be completely different than the Kylie y'all see today. Jordyn Woods is really the standard." And they keep insinuating that Jordyn was using their family, Kylie specifically. Jordyn was probably the only real friend around her at the time. Her own sisters watched her be groomed by Tyga and invited him on family trips. On the real, I love how Jordyn Woods is just living and glowing. So many people said she would be nothing without Kylie. Now look at her. In love, happy, booking TV shows. Good for you, girl. I love to see it. One day, hopefully sans Tristan Thompson, perhaps these ladies can find their way back to each other and be the family they used to be. It is always incredibly sad when women can't work out their problems due to the mistakes of a man. And if Kylie and Khloe haven't figured out that Tristan has caused way more problems for their family than Jordyn ever did yet, maybe they will this year. And that whole clan can cut him loose before he lands himself a fourth baby mama and another PR Instagram apology. Until then, you have been watching Viral Tonight, and don't forget to like and subscribe below to get your fill of celebrity drama.